Why do I feel like I need to sing a song like a certain person? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Hi, everybody. Hold on, boomering. Hi, everybody. We're here. What is it? Episode 5. Skeleton Crew Series 1. Should we just get the guests out? Good evening, chat. Let's get the guests out. Okay, so here we go. First up, Emperor Kipling.
Good evening, Brown. I honestly don't understand how we're still watching this fucking show. I'm bored shit.
God knows, mate.
Yes, well, if it carries on like this, I'm going to end up fucking comatose.
Well, you've come to the right place. Shall we get the next peep on?
I think we'd better had.
Okay, stepping in at the last moments, it is the desk.
Memories of a better Star Wars. Hello, good evening, chat.
Hello, friend. How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's been quite a quiet day, so I'm looking forward to something nice and exciting and really uplifting.
Doing slides today, mate. Anyway,
hooray! Onward.
Great to have you on. Should we get this peep out?
Please do.
Okay.
Evening, chat. Evening, Brown. Evening, panel. How are we all?
Not bad. You okay?
Not too bad. I'm just pouring some funny egg, Brown.
Cheers. Salute. Good health. What are we drinking?
Salute. I am polishing off the very last of the Christmas Glenmorangie bottle that I was gifted, and I think I'm going to have to make the transition into Jack Daniels.
Easy with language like that.
What the bloody hell are you talking about?
It's great to have you on, mate.
It's great to be here, Brown. Thank you very much.
Do you know, I'm very nervous for some reason. I don't know why. Normally I'm a little bit, but today, whoa. Great to have you, mate. Shall we get the next peep out?
Yes, why not? Let's do it.
I'll just say golden reach round droid of choice.
Hey, it's me, R2D2.
It is you.
It is me. No, wait a minute.
It's not
hello,
you.
Everybody. Hello.
Hi.
We're back for Skeleton Crew episode 5. How fantastic.
Oh, it is.
It is, isn't it?
It is. How are you, my friend?
Not too bad. Geared up and raring to go.
Shall we? It's great to have you on, mate. Shall we just get the massive elephant out of the room?
Neil?
Apart from Neil. No ruin tonight, everybody.
Why have we got no ruin?
It's Mrs. Ruin's birthday.
Mrs. Roundhead's birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Roundhead.
Yeah. It's Mrs. Roundhead's birthday, everybody. So it's just us reprobates.
Well,
it's going to be a different beast this evening.
I have never seen a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Should we start for the super chats? Carl Voigtlander, World of Sport, $5. Thank you, my friend. Let's go already. We're working on it. Thank you, my friend. Shall we say good evening, chats? Good evening, chat. Why am I saluting the chat?
What type of salute are you doing, Brown? Is that a dodgy one? Is that Basil Fawlty?
Kind of.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, nobody can see me because I've got the camera off and I'm saluting. Idiot.
Streaming naked.
Not quite. Okay, should we get some slides up?
Yeah, go on.
Skelly Crew, Season 1, Episode 5. There he is, old Jude. We are pushing 5K subs. Hey, we've got a sub this week.
Wow.
Yes! Please like, share, subscribe. You know the rule, folks. If a YouTuber has taken the time to provide you with entertainment, least you could do is press a thumbs up.
What if the entertainment you've provided isn't very good?
Shite. Well,
What does that mean?
Well, you've got two options then. Either don't or do the thumbs down.
Ah.
What they need to do is send you a super chat and tell
Of
you they're disappointed.
$10,000. Yes.
Tell you you're disappointed. Yeah.
A 100-word super chat
Costing $10,000.
detailing
Unless-
exactly why we displeased you and
Then I
where
can
we
have-
could do better, Senator.
Then I could have a week off in the Bahamas. Okay, so donate the channel. Memberships are open. Are we doing a poster? Anything? Whatever. Should we do
We've
this?
seen that poster 1,000 times now.
Yes. Let's do Z. You ready for a Z cap?
I am ready for the Z cap.
I'm going to see if I can channel ruin. Okay. So here we go.
Right. All irregularities will be handled by the forces controlling each dimension. Transuranic heavy elements may not be used where the... wrong thing again. Here we go.
Sapphire and steel.
Blast off into the unknown. 4 children from the lost planet of Aten find themselves far from home and abandoned in a cold, hard universe full of danger and pirates and shit. With them for the ride is Jodnan Narwood, a former disgraced pirate captain who offers his help in getting them home, and a criminally insane Nick Frost who chews up the scenery with every single line. Meanwhile, the parents of our plucky heroes demand action and decide to take matters into their own hands, hatching a cunning plan to make contact with them.
Is it so sharp you could brush your teeth on that cunning plan?
It is.
You could stick a tail on it and call it a fox.
Okay, so let's get on with this, folks. So Lucasfilm did that used to mean something?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, perhaps.
Television set far, far away. Let me just remove this. There was! Okay. Oh, look, straight in. Ruin? Do you know what that is? Yes, I remember that one. Is it the call center music to the Inland Revenue?
It is indeed fake ruin.
Okay, so where are we? We're back on what? Where are we now? We're back on at Aten.
At Aten, yes. This is where Wendell works. Wim's dad. Look at him.
Elevator bell.
I know. Did I do something wrong? Am I the only one who gets the hots for
the Bluey?
For Trevor McDonald.
No, not Trevor McDonald.
No, I said it looks like the. Is it? What's the video game? Portal or something like that? One of the old video games.
But Neil's mum, she's got some cake there, hasn't she?
Can you imagine what she could do with that trunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so they're trying to hatch a plan to get the barrier access code to. Is it send a transmission or find out where they are or something?
Yes, send a transmission.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
SOS.
You know, reassuring messages. We love you and stuff.
Okay, I'll start, by the way. Marks out of 10.
No.
Okay, so Z. Marks out of 10 for the blue elephant woman.
1.
Okay, so they're trying to hatch a plan, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
If I may, Brown.
Oh yes, you may. Yes.
Archer Collin has very kindly pointed out that we need a drinking game set up here, so I think we have to do it.
Please excuse me. I'm so trying to juggle the plates that I forgot. So, are we saying a drinking game then, boys and girls?
Go on.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay. So, what is the criteria of the said drinking game? So, Mr. Brownlights. Oh no, that's me. Swappers.
Every time we see a cliche reference to the Goonies.
Oof. Z?
Every time Jod is a bit of a scumbag.
Oh, gee. Oh,
Christ.
Ooh.
Just get your drinks ready for the end, folks.
oh, me liver.
Desk?
Ooh, I think any time a girl boss does girl bossing,
Oh.
I've got a 2-litre bottle of Jameson, so I expect it to go by the end of this.
We'll just do this from the chat first. Take a drink each time you feel let down by Star Wars.
Calm down. I don't have that much alcohol. Dear God.
I think we should just turn the lights off and turn everything off. We wouldn't make it out alive, would we?
You
Call it a day now.
absolute bloody maniac.
Sit alone in the dark and
Jeez.
cry.
Lock in.
Brian?
How about take a drink when there's an extra concise explanation of what's going on so Disnoids can understand the show too?
I was going to say something of a similar disposition. Yes. Okay. Every time there is copious amounts of exposition. No, none of that. And there was a lot, so much dialogue in this, just explaining everything, wasn't there, this evening? By the way. Okay. So they're trying to access codes to. It is to send a transmission out, isn't it?
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
And they have to bypass all the security protocol because something's going on, isn't it?
Yes. Signals
Yes.
cannot be enter or leave the planet.
The barrier that no one can get through and they have no reason to go through, they know how to get a message through it. I never figured that.
What? How these bankers work out how to bypass force fields and shit.
That's been there for so long and they've never
Mm.
needed to go through it before.
Well,
Make
it's
it make
know.
sense, Disney. Make it make sense.
I've been on this planet for 57 years and not had the need to leave it.
Yeah, so why bother? Anyway,
You're not supplying currency to the rest of the galaxy.
That
Allegedly.
is true.
Well,
We still don't know why the planet is it annexed from everywhere else. Nobody knows.
No.
It's secretive
Hidden.
yet.
not yet. Yeah.
I'm curious to know why no one in Star Wars had bad eyesight until Disney took over.
Tense music continues playing.
Yes.
Sir, energy surge has been detected at your terminal. Why would a energy surge be detected with keys tapping? Do you know?
No. I mean, you plug the thing in. I don't know why that
shouldn't-
would cause an energy surge.
Because they're just looking for the code at this time, aren't they? The bypass code.
Hmm.
It's a bit
Right.
it's a bit on the nose, isn't it? The fact that these robots have got CCTV cameras for heads.
It's almost as if they're watching you all the time. I wonder if it's an allegory for something.
Possibly. Who knows? It's Disney.
Okay, this is where we have 100%. Go on.
100%.
No, you go on.
Trevor McDonald hiding his big dongle behind his back.
This is child humor, isn't it?
It absolutely was. This scene was written by a 5-year-old.
Because he's hiding the jiggity doo behind in his hand, and then he goes left hand and all that crap.
He's got a
Whee!
belt on. He could have hooked it over his belt.
Are we still talking about his dongle?
Yes.
Which one?
Is that realistic CGI?
It's not unrealistic.
Because it looks good.
It's pretty decent, isn't it? It just reminds me of the Biker Scouts and Return of the Jedi.
Well, a lot of
Crossed
things
with
in
a
this
ULEZ
series
camera.
are actually practical effects as opposed to CGI themselves.
So it could be
I
some
wouldn't be
gimp in a
surprised.
green suit behind
I
it.
mean, SM53 is both puppet and CGI,
Oh, okay. So that could be mocap shit.
or a puppet.
Puppet.
It's
I
a
will,
puppet.
It's a puppet. I will say, folks, if I miss your chat, I do apologise. Juggling plates, flying solo, and all that. Script written by discussing film. That's why it's bollocks.
It's also directed by Jake Schreier, who's directing the up-and-coming Thunderbolts movie.
Oh dear.
Good luck with that.
Really? Here you go, eggs. I bet the code is 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's amazing. I've got the same combination on my luggage.
It's either that or 4 zeros.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's 40.
We've got a super chat. Brian, you available, please?
Sir Melvin of House Deeply, Ranged World of Sport for £2, says there are 4 Home Alone films. That's Captain Picard, upside down smiley face.
I love you, Data. Okay. So we are still going on with it. If you're 7 years old, will you be wetting your underwear at this point with the humour? It's so funny.
And I'll be fucking turning over.
So the droid got the latest in miniaturized
McMuffin.
dongles. Yeah.
That is a pretty poor prop,
Yeah,
even for a
yeah,
makeshift. It's like a COVID fucking test
yeah.
or something.
He did plug it into a USB port as well, didn't he? And he's got a fucking present day fucking keyboard on his. Oh, fuck's sake.
We've got some password suggestions. Sword and Stone. Password is 18.
I
ate your
your
ass.
ass.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
We have a super chat. Who is available? Desk?
Flav, wrenched World of Sport for 5 good whole English pounds. 20% goal achieved. Nothing else to say, really.
Whee! Cheers, Flav. Thank you, my friend.
Yay.
Buy an Arad butt plug.
Plug butt.
May as well be.
Yeah.
The robot has gone to the woman from Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Fern's mum.
Yeah.
And I still want to know what the security protocols are, because it makes me think they're just going to take him outside and shoot
I was
them.
going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing something he shouldn't be. Just take him out of the way.
But she's saying just, well, you can see there, power down, forget what you've seen.
If it's that easy to break one of these security droids, what the hell do you think they've got away with in the past?
Well, she is the administrator.
So she
Yeah,
could just
she's
get
in
away with
charge.
anything.
Okay.
God.
Desk. Marks out of 10. I'll start.
3.2. I'm
One,
not sure what the question was, but I want to pretend I'm paying attention.
one, but I'll be thinking of the elephant woman.
What, the wife?
Yes.
Brian? So they're all coming.
Oh, rather pleasant Tiwi Mother 6.
But just amuse yourself, folks. I'll just flash. See, normally I flash these up and Ruin just fills because he's not here. Okay, so shall I
Hooded
do
man
a
aiming for something there.
shall I do a ruinism? Do you want me to do a
Why not?
ruinism? Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, Brian, what the fuck's going on? Bring us up to speed.
I've no idea.
Okay, moving on. So the
Well-
robot powers down.
Yes.
It was told to.
I told
I
you
told
to
you
wait.
to wait.
Message through the barrier.
Is this girl bossing? Do we take a drink?
I'm going to say no because there's some more girl bossing later on. I think we can
Oh,
take a
fair play.
heavy drink, and I'll be taking an extra drink for reasons which I'll explain later. But anyway.
So she's just doing all the, I'm handling this through proper channels and all that kind of red tape type bureaucracy stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Even though what they're doing is illegal for some reason.
Yes. And is that working?
Is it?
No. No, it's not.
The supervisor. So who's the? Do we know who the supervisor is?
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
it's Stephen Fry.
Spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert.
Is that going to be a different episode?
Yes.
Have you watched all the episodes then?
Yes.
So you know what happens.
Yes. I'm getting the feeling you haven't watched this episode at all.
I've watched this episode.
Mm.
When?
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Did you hear the penny drop then? Is that big alien thing, Stephen Fry?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe not then. Ruin, where are you? We need you.
We have to do something.
Move along.
Well,
Move along. You
move
get the
along.
general gist.
Hey.
Hey.
All of that, and the
Hey.
credits hadn't even rolled yet. It's mental.
Okay, I'm just take a drink.
Did you see the numbers that came out for Skeleton Crew now? It did worse than the Acolyte.
I know.
And that's saying something, because this was passable.
I think so much damage has been done to the brand at this point that people have just lost all interest. I mean,
And
we're
then there was
talking about the normies, the people who just
Yeah.
watch it on and off.
And there was another rumor that came out that said they're going to shelve Star Wars so they can try and rescue Marvel.
What?
Well, that's certainly
Yeah.
something they can do. I mean, nobody's going to go and want to see a bloody Ray movie. Let's be honest here. That is the most
common
ridiculous
people.
idea.
It's supposed to come out. Is it supposed to come
Common
out this
people.
year or next year? The Ray movie.
Next.
Oh dear God!
It was announced 2 years ago, and
I
we've
think it was-
got nothing so
They
far.
don't have it. They don't have a script for it. Last time I heard.
There's an untitled project released in 27 for the 50th.
I will be amazed if
That's the
anything
Ray
happens.
movie. If the Ray movie happens, I guarantee that's the 50th.
No, I
just
don't
as
think
they-
it's going to happen at all.
No.
As the final insult to the man babies like us.
It's probably just going to be a retrospective of Disney Star Wars before they pull the plug on it completely.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
the lack of the lack of any interest in Star Wars. It's sort of like Skeleton Crew has just got so tedious.
Mm.
It was good. I'm going to stick with my original point of saying it wasn't a Star Wars show. It was kids in space. If they cut the budget down, got rid of the Star Wars IP, it could have been all right, but it wasn't.
Okay. So they're flying to a planet. Where they're going, do we know?
They're going to
Lanupa.
That's it.
And what's on that?
That's
Planet.
where the coordinates are. Where
Oh, this is
Pirate.
fetch quest shit, isn't it?
yes, that's
Yeah.
where the whole thing's fetch quest. That's where the pirate had the coordinates,
Arr.
had his hideout.
Yes, this will be the last place he was before he set off to Atin and crashed.
Great dialogue.
Exciting.
I was just riveted when I was doing the slides. Clicks.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Has KB done anything yet?
Yeah, she just turned on the robot.
But not in the Lando Calrissian sense.
Very good. Oh, okay, this is going to be great, isn't it? Okay, so I will not harm you. Stutters.
Yeah, but
See,
they
the
were
longer
also the old captain's orders when he remembered last time, and he still tried to kill them all. So I don't know what's changed.
Z enjoys turning on robots.
I do enjoy turning on robots.
The more dialogue this robot was given, the less I heard Nick Frost and the more I heard Tommy Cooper. For some
Just like
reason.
Oh God, I hadn't thought of that. Oh, you're right.
Very
Just like that.
That's very shame.
Tommy Cooper. Bollocks in there.
Which is a
Onyx.
play on the Black Pearl.
Oh dear God.
Oh.
And the captain's name was Tack Renaud. And Renaud backwards is Donna. which is the name of the Goonies director, Richard Donner.
Well, didn't he invent kebabs?
He did, yeah. He also directed Superman and the Omen.
Omen, great film, everybody. Better than this.
Mm.
Okay, Tak Renaud, the most pirates. So he's just realised that's Tak Renaud's ship. He didn't know, did he?
Yes, he has a
No.
little moment.
I
to
would
himself.
just say for the Brits, the mighty Tony Slattery, rest in peace.
Very good on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, incredible!
He did one thing that I really liked. He was on Noel's house party and he went into the gunge tank. And on his way there, he picked up Noel Edmonds, because Noel Edmonds is sort of like 5 foot. Tony Slattery was sort of like 6.5 foot,
Yeah,
and just dragged him into the gunge tank with him. Only person to do that, and well deserved, I feel. There
Yes,
you go. That's my
agreed.
interesting story, and it's better than Star Wars.
At this point,
oh,
anything's better than Star
you go.
Wars.
Arch Colin, yes, start again. Rest in peace, Linda Nolan as well.
Linda Nolan. She gone?
Yeah, died.
I don't know which Nolan sister's which.
Linton, was she the blonde one?
Well, the old
I don't
one
know,
that
I was trying to
Because
pick out
Colleen was
Bee
the
Gees.
brown head, and listen, I don't know. It's before
Look
my
who's here,
time.
everybody. Actually, the mega. Can't believe you're all watching this shite.
You'll be
I
surprised
mean-
at the shite we're prepared to watch for views.
I'm in the mood.
There's alcohol
for
involved.
Dancing,
Yeah.
romancing.
Don't forget, we watched every single episode of The Acolyte, which you can go back and watch on the re-rub if you really want to punish yourselves.
Okay, I'm just going to blast through these. The story goes he was after the treasure of At-Atin. So treasure's not been found then, I assume.
No.
No.
Not as
The
you.
treasures. The treasures. Do we know this? Can I spoil it? Have I spoiled it? I'm not
No,
sure.
The
grumble,
series
grumble,
is
grumble.
Rhubarb.
The series is over. If anyone is interested, they would have watched the last episode by now.
Else, I won't spoil it. I can't remember which episode's which now. It's been so.
I know.
Get on
You know-
since November.
Here you go, folks. Whalen Bethifeth, wrenched. See, I agree. Sad part is this shite is better than all the other shite.
Yes, but it's still shite, isn't it? It's like going, oh, which cat poo is the best one?
That's true. Which is
Can't
the best
say I remember
sexually
no cat
transmitted
shitting.
Pussy.
Hey.
Pussy shit.
disease?
Brian, you are available to read our super chats.
Yes, here we go.
MJ UK Formative Wrench and the Canadian $5 says
Not having it on at or getting at on at but ain't having it either on at while getting it up the wrong while eating on at
In it.
And
Thank you, my friend.
didn't they? Wasn't it? Hmm?
Marvelous.
Copious amounts of explaining to the audience, yes?
Yes.
So he's just recounting the stuff that we've seen in the last episodes anyway. We know the ship was on At-Atin. We know it was the name. We know the name of the ship and we know the pirate. So he's just saying all of that. What the
Yes, he's explaining it so Disnoids can understand it.
Jesus.
I'm just reading the chat here, and there does appear to be a few people who don't know what's going on. The sphincters must be twittering in anticipation of what's coming up. Or not.
Which is
Kept him hidden his lair deep beneath Skull Ridge Mountain, which I think is a callback to Skull Rock from
No,
Peter Pan.
I thought this was the new fairground ride at Disney.
It might be. Give them time.
If the program's successful and people start, are we the only people watching this?
Yes.
Well, yes.
I do reckon more
Okay.
YouTubers watch this than actual real people.
I'm starting to get that impression.
Yeah, I think Disney stuff now is just made for YouTubers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, keeps the lights on.
Does
YouTubers have probably made more money than Disney out of it.
Yeah, I imagine they probably have.
Okay, so dramatic. Swappers, do you know where that's from?
I do
You're
believe
still
it
there,
was
by the
from-
way.
It was from that amazing silent movie that Charlie Chaplin was in, where he's got roller skates and he's
Steamboat Willie.
yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Oh, God Almighty! Just
It's so dire. It really is.
it's just everything's just been so.
Exposition.
Yeah. Like, she's not done anything yet other than press that button.
I don't think she
No,
does
it's-
anything for the entire episode, does she?
It's all going to get very dramatic for her just shortly. Just hold your horses for a second.
Here you go. This is
She'll get her chance.
XBT. Wrenched will spot.
No, there's another 3.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
So-
Ugh. Okay, so we're figuring out what the Captain Renaud did. Concubine.
The captain's concubine betrayed him. Stabbed him
Stabbing
with his
him with the dagger. Arr, but the captain of the last laugh. Just amuse yourself, folks. I'll just press
Oh
buttons.
my word.
God, it's so.
It was a dodgy line, wasn't it? For a Disney show.
Concubine, yeah.
Surprised Kathy must have had a day off when that line was written and signed off.
What, concubine?
It's a small hedgehog.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. This lady will be the ship's small hedgehog from now on.
Are we still liking Jude's acting? Is it good?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was pretty good through the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's
he
good,
wasn't too
yeah.
bad.
He was consistent.
Yeah, he was playing Jude Law.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's
paid for
weird.
it. Yeah. So go on.
Should we just rattle through these slides and get finished for 11 o'clock, bro?
Shall we give it a go?
Speed run it.
Bubbling into mad.
The mangled corpses of the captain's foe. Home, sweet home.
Squeaky.
Oh, the chair, everybody. That's the finger chair telling us all to.
Is your chair still squeaking away there, Brown? Or did you put some margarine in it or a bit of WD-40? That sounds better. Have you been doing something with it?
No. There is going to be at the end of the tax year. There's going to be a new chair. So, a couple of months' time. Oh God, it's just fucking tedious.
Carousing. Why would the robot miss carousing? The robots don't drink alcohol.
I think I need to.
Well, they've got their own bars, haven't they?
Oh, they do now.
Oh
don't
yeah,
they?
with the
Yeah.
virus thing stuff. Melancholic music playing, Z.
Try not to do it over me, Brown.
Try not to. Oh,
Wasn't
this
that
is
the-
where go on.
I was going to say, wasn't that the theme tune to Doctor Who they used for only 1 or 2 episodes in the Peter Davidson era?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was more shooty era.
Is it shooty?
Not today, it's not. Quim sniffling. Moving on. Oh,
He's showing emotion. How can you be mean about that? He's a child showing emotion.
is he chewing up the scenery with his acting? Do we think?
Well, the scenery looks a bit more wooden than he does. I'd say that's about it.
Hi, Rick, sniffing his own fart. How dare you?
They probably had someone off to the side with the camera for the close-up shots, standing on his toe, getting those tears out of him.
Okay, so what's the name of this geezer again? Jod?
No,
Jim?
no,
God,
woman.
Narwood.
Bless you.
John Narwood.
Jordan Narwood.
He's not an he doesn't like to show emotion, obviously, because he's going, oh dear.
He does a little bit of emotion there. This is him being slightly uncomfortable because he has to deal with a child.
Or is he doing like
slightly
daddy
upset.
stuff, do we think?
Well, he doesn't want to. It's completely outside of his remit.
Okay.
He's not good at looking after kids, just like the company that... Oh, never mind.
Jimmy's home.
Now then. Is this the beginning of the story arc where he lets them in, if you know what I mean?
There is
On
no
it.
story arc where he
Oh,
lets
okay.
them in.
Okay, I was just...
No.
Okay, sorry.
The closest we get is in the last episode. Which might have been better for them to let us know about that in the very first episode so we could have a little bit more sympathy with the character.
Hey, look who it is, everybody. Channel favourite, Velma Dinklage, Reg, that Miss Bowers. Me. I sure hope there's no immersion-breaking regional accents in this show. Like,
Well, I mean,
Spoiler alert.
It could be worse. There was, imagine it being the regional accents from Phantom Menace. That was real racism right there.
Side of Feet Legend Wrenched. I fear we may need to up the drinking game
he's
soon. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. That's the old fella saying.
Your
so-and-so
penis.
won. Yeah.
What are you
Somebody
covering
won it.
this show for? It's shy.
Somebody won at snooker. Okay. But it's not why I thought it would like space. It's dangerous, kid.
Space is big. It's really big, and there's not much in most of it. What did he expect?
I will say that I did put the bins out yesterday. They were collected this morning, folks. That's real life, everybody. Swap is available, mate.
MJ UK 84 wrenched for $5 Canadian says
Skeleton Crew summary. An older man gets trapped on a spaceship with children and shows them things. Yeah, this is a Disney product.
Oh dear.
What we do without you, swappers.
Tight as a nunchuff. Who won at the snooker? Somebody did. I didn't quite hear him through the door.
Side of Feet says Jod Trump, which is a very, very humorous if you know your snooker. And skeleton thingy.
Side of Feet, you won today, mate. You won the internet with that.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Excellent. Ironically, Jod Trump is also very, very bald, going bald, isn't he?
He has just got one of those
Must be a Trump thing.
multi-layered comb overs going on.
Yeah.
And considering he does his job under bright lights with the cameras at the back of his head, he'd be as well just getting the full Sean Connery.
Okay, so Fats has come through. Luca Bracel. He's the Belgian geezer.
He beat Wakelin? Dear God.
Yeah.
Oh well. Happy 2025.
Side of Feet Legend Wrenched. I got the clap. You did, mate. Well done.
Hawkins got his body felt last night.
Who felt his body?
Hawkins got his body felt last night at the old gas cooker. Snooker.
Okay.
Welcome to Talking About Sport. Last week it was your favourite vehicles. This week it's sporting prowess.
Flav wrenched World of Sport for 4 months. Who's going to sing this? Where's Ruin? Hey,
I'll give it a
Jude,
shout if you like.
Don't be so sad. Take those retards and make them better. Just remember those berries under their skin. They can begin to make it better.
Nah,
all right.
nah, nah,
Na
nah,
na na
nah.
na.
Nah,
na, na.
word.
Hey, Jude. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, I miss his mummy and daddy.
Why does he miss his mum?
She's
Dead.
dead.
Is it possible to make this kid any more girly and lame than he already is?
You could put a skirt on him.
Then you make him a chick.
And I
Could make him gay as well.
well, he could be, for all we know.
See, he obviously doesn't know that both his parents are brown bread.
Or one of his parents.
One of his
So
parents.
Okay.
Did you,
So
does the name
No,
Trevor
no, no,
McDonald mean nothing to you, Brown?
No.
His dad's Trevor McDonald.
Nums comment just there. Fucking hell.
Okay. I'm having to juggle plates.
No.
Bear with me.
No. For fuck's sake.
God.
You can look at that on the re-rub, folks.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
So Jod, he's obviously had some kind of similar pain in his life.
Yeah, but as he's talking to Wim here, he's actually taking the Jedi philosophy route, isn't it? Where about major attachments and
Oh, okay. Is that what it was? Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, is that
Line for
oh?
line.
Oh, so that's why it's in speech marks attachments.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Family, friends, loved ones.
Pets.
If
Forget
only that was explained later on in a later episode to the death.
But he does go on to say that your focus determines your reality, which is something that Qui-Gon said directly to Anakin in Phantom Menace. So that seems to indicate that Jod has had some kind of Jedi training.
Jedi training.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's
one
what's-
thing or another.
That was
If
what I
it's
was
not
gonna say.
explained, are they just assuming the audience know that?
But it was strange. It was kind of ambiguous all the way through. It was implied that he was doing little parlor tricks. And then as it goes on, is he still doing parlor tricks? And then in the last episode, you find out what's actually going on.
Okay. Eraserhead wrenched. This is painful.
This is the apathy of Star Wars.
What?
This is what it's turned
The
us into.
stream of the probably the stream.
As a bit, we need to fast forward a little bit.
Can you hear my cat? All right, moving on.
I can hear some crickets going on. Maybe not a cat. But
He's old. I think he's got a little bit of dementia as well.
Who, your cat?
Yeah, he's 18.
Oh,
I
no,
thought
he
you were
feels.
talking about your old man.
Both.
Ba-dum-tsh.
And they're all weak. Okay, so he's saying that the galaxy isn't as good as you thought it would be.
it's got a kind of idealized version of reality in his head. Your focus determines your reality. Remember that, Anakin.
Okay, so he's kind of paying him a little compliment as well, saying that he's got some, well, it says there, vision, imagination, yeah? This is where he picks up the, what was it, the iPad.
iPad. Oh, but the iPad mini one, it's a smaller one.
Okay, so Jod, he's definitely got some Jedi tricks, hasn't he?
We don't know that at this point. Earlier on in a
We must
previous
have.
episode, it was suggested that it was tricks.
Well, he's certainly got some skill, though, hasn't he?
Yes, but I can't say without waiting the show for everybody who's listening, bro. I can't just divulge.
I have only seen up to this episode, so I don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 episodes, whereas you guys have, haven't you? So you know.
Yes, we just couldn't wait. We had to watch it, bro. Just had to.
You
be
mean you
done.
couldn't wait for me tossing it
No,
off
just
for 3
we couldn't.
weeks?
We couldn't. Yeah.
Damn!
Had to get it over and done with somehow.
Maybe your life. Make your life the one you want to live. That's good advice, everybody. Follow your dreams, everybody. But if you're not really a Jedi, how do you do that? But is he a Jedi? We don't know, do we? Well, I don't, but anyway. Mysterious music playing. Anyone?
Do, do,
Zee?
do, 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 do.
Okay, so Brian, bring us up the speed. What the fuck's going on? That was my rune impression.
We've only moved 2 slides. There's not much going on. We're going to this. I'm heading towards Captain Reynolds' lair, as it says on screen, so they can get the coordinates to Cat Shatton.
Do you know, I'm going to say, look at that. Do you know, I thought the special effects, you know, the realistic CGI was pretty good.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Yeah, they do. Disney do this very, very well.
It's a shame we
They
don't
still
care
get-
about any of the designs, though, do we?
Yeah, they still get John Knoll involved in this series, who was obviously started with Star Wars way back and was one of the original founders of Photoshop.
Okay,
Creators, rather. It's brown.
I can't help it. My mouth gets dry. It's all this speaking. Bear with me.
Ugh, that was worse. Gee, that was worse. God,
You can't have both,
Oh.
folks.
oh.
It's either the sound of me drinking or. Sorry, folks. Force of habit.
XBT asks, has your flat tonic water run out?
I will say there is actually from Christmas. The bottle of tonic water is opened from Christmas, so I assume it's gone flat by now. How sad is that? So yes, there is
Very.
very flat. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, cheers.
Oh, pardon
What
me.
the hell was that? Sounded like Uncle Owen's bottom hole.
Continue.
I'm continuing. Again, this looks very nice.
That's the
There's-
secret hidden base, is it? That one that you can see.
Is this? I remember the shape of that ship looks very. Is it Corellian? Is it Corellian? The big medical freighter cruiser things.
Speak up, lads. Give us your opinion. Speak up.
I don't know if it is one
No.
of these things.
The medical frigates were the medical
Shaped
frigates
like
were sort of like longer, thinner, with sort of like a spike out the bottom. That looks more like
Okay.
one of the bombers from episode
Yeah.
8.
Bombers.
It's got that large
Yeah.
base on it as well. Makes it look like one of those radio controlled things for cars. Can't see it in that shot.
He doesn't know what planet this is then at the moment, does he?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He doesn't know it's a pleasure planet though, does he? Or does he?
The robot is going back to his old haunt, his own stomping ground where he was initially put together, which is the pirates' old stomping ground. And it's, I believe it's Jod Trump, Jar Jar Wood that's saying this
He's
looks
got
like
so many
pleasure.
different names.
Yeah. He has. He gets several more names in this episode as well.
It does, yeah.
Here you go. See, I knew this. Bob Smith. Yes, it is. You're not wrong.
In Earth terms, this would be Tortuga, for those who understand pirate lore.
Tortuga. Okay.
Tortuga,
Well,
the
this
home,
one's
the
more
home
like,
of the pirates in the Caribbean during the
Yeah.
rich age of pirating.
but in this one, it's more like Risa from Star Trek: The Next
That's true.
Generation.
And that looks like a runabout from Voyager.
Yeah, I thought that.
Hmm.
I thought it looked a bit like Voyager itself.
Oh, that's true.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or the runabouts were from DS9, weren't they?
Oh, they were. Yeah.
Riveting trivia.
Violators. Will be
Anything
shot.
to try and make this as impressive as possible. Going into Star Trek because it's better.
Yes,
Oh,
let's
dear
all just
God.
look this up and watch Star Trek instead.
Okay, so obviously Jod knows what Lanupa is. Has he been here before? I don't know.
Has who been there before?
Jod.
No,
You brought us to Lanupa.
Did you watch this episode,
move on.
Brown?
I did watch this episode.
Did you watch it on when it was broadcast on the 24th of
No, today.
December?
Did you watch it in 2 times speed, Brown?
No. I watched it and I was pressing slides at the same time, so I probably wasn't taking it all in.
Did you watch it on the loo while having a crafty hand chandler?
No, I didn't.
It's called a
You got
protein
momentarily
shake.
distracted
No,
by
I
the Rule
watched it.
34 Blue Elephant women.
I think Sword in the Storm has actually nailed it on the head. No, you are absolutely right. The show is boring as fuck.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, dear God.
Sword and Storm Wrenched. Is it just me, or is that show actually? But it is.
This was a filler episode.
It's
other
rudderless
things.
without ruin, because we've said this many, many times, and I make no bones about this, folks. Ruin is the heart and soul of these Disney roasts. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I'm missing him.
So am I.
Should I take my suggestion, Brown? Get yourself a few drinks and some nose refreshments. Get right into it.
There's nobody to press the slides, though, is there? So,
25 minutes in, and that's it for episode 5.
good night, mate. Take care. Good night. Good night.
Wait, what's the flooper?
The flooper. Yes, I don't have a flooper.
Oh God, it's so fucking tedious.
If those are children I hear. Sounds like they're on their way to Epstein Island, isn't it?
Yeah, kids are left at the airport.
Dear God.
Children are not permitted.
You
There
have
you
to
go.
stay on the ship.
Hoodie Man Wrench Wall Spot. This episode is a filler, just like the other
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah. It's 8 episodes. This entire story could have been done in a feature-length episode. You could have done an hour and a half.
It could have been a
and
feature
covered the whole
film,
thing.
to
Yeah.
be honest.
There's episodes of Sherlock, hour and a half long, that have a better story than this. You could have done all of this in an hour and a half, and it's so ridiculous they dragged it out for so long. No wonder nobody watched it.
I think I previously said that on, was it the Sunday show? Or was it last week's? I can't remember. Chop it down by half. You got a decent feature film for Disney.
Yeah.
It probably would have worked better that way.
Yeah.
You can almost see the bits, but it's been patched and extended almost. It's the same kind of story beats. You end up kind of back to where you were a couple of episodes later, instead of it just being one continual progression.
Indeed.
It's just gone.
No, I was going to say, come on, let's keep moving through the slides. I'm sure
It's just
there's going to be something interesting happening in a minute.
the dialogue is just cripplingly boring, folks. Just if I was bored doing it, doing the slides, and this is aimed at kids. Christ, there's a lot of dialogue going on.
I feel the music's doing a lot of heavy lifting this episode.
Yeah. Way.
This is another Breaking Bad star.
Is
She
it?
was one of she was one of the Kettlemans who were in the very first season and the very last.
Oh, I wondered where I'd seen it before.
Better Call Saul, yeah.
Okay.
They're the ones that inadvertently provide Saul with the Statue of Liberty, the big inflatable.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
See, this is a joke based on the fact that the ship looks terrible.
Is this I remember, very Millennium Falcon landing ramp type?
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
You got to admit, this is a really fucking dumb plan.
This is one step away from Baby Leia hiding under Obi-Wan's
I was
cloak.
going
is,
to say
isn't it?
that.
It's just slightly better, isn't it? Yeah. Move along.
Move along. Nothing to see. Skull Ridge Mountain of Virginia.
What do you think of the designs about this little place, folks?
I quite like it, actually. It's very
Yeah.
clean. The only thing I have a problem with is they've built this on the old pirate's lair, and they not once discovered any trace of him whatsoever.
Yeah.
You can't put all these pipes in everywhere and not discover some of these underground chasms. Don't tell me it was that well hidden.
Mm-hmm. Bloody hell. Do you think the designs are Star Wars friendly or just a decent design in general?
This looks like a hotel in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bit more kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it look posh and rich, and it's not Star Warsy.
They should have just done what every fan wanted to see and gone back to Canto Bite. To,
I thought you were going to say Count Dooku.
Canto shite.
The kids still don't trust him, do they? That's why they're trying to get involved, isn't it?
Well, quite literally, every single person that they bump into says, "Don't trust him." Nobody at any point have gone, "Oh yeah, being with this guy Jodnan Arwood seems like a good idea." It's like getting Jimmy Savile as your babysitter.
Is that a drink? Very kind of I remember type scene. Goonies. Is it again that kind of lined up shot?
It's
Or
not
is it just
even
me?
good. It's just perspective's bad and out of focus. It's just the camera work is bad.
I would suggest, with the low energy of this stream, any opportunity for a drink should be taken.
Yeah.
Just drink every slide, folks.
Yeah.
It'll improve the show about 50% at least. Oh, that creature behind him there was at Canto shite.
I remember.
It does look Canto shite worthy, doesn't it?
I remember.
Drew Gordon there making a good point that I won't say out loud.
Whereabouts?
Yes.
Another
yeah.
male.
Don't put it up. Don't put it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell Mum the babysitter's. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I can see it.
God, Atom Gray has already run out of booze there, so just need to drink one for him.
Sorry, Atom. By now, Rad, is this island? Possibly.
According to the security droids at the beginning, they don't allow kids on here. So probably yes.
This is a I remember, isn't it? Restraining bolt.
I was
Restraining
getting a
bolt,
sweat
yeah.
on. I was getting a sweat on there, Brian. I thought we were going to miss the little restraining bolt moment.
No, I
Remember
managed to pick that up.
Although it does work. It does work in the context of what's going on, especially when, spoiler alert, it gets taken back off again.
Did that guy just apply it, or did it just appear out of nowhere?
He just applied it. He stuck it on him.
Stuck
Of course, I don't mean stuck it on him in the Glasgow sense. I mean physically attached it to his body.
Cat's giving me hassle. This is going really well. So no weapons are allowed. He's taken the knife. The dagger's been taken off. Job,
Just left it there. Just left it.
Just left it. And now he's just gone. Taking it
And no one
back.
saw him do it.
Yeah. Luxury.
You think a place this advanced would have like weapons detectors, wouldn't you? That when you walk through them, they'd pick out things like that.
Possibly.
We'd have to do a Kevin Kline and A Fish Called Wanda, wouldn't he? To get past the metal detectors.
Okay, so unique proclivities.
Proclivities.
I wonder what they do on Epstein Island then. Right, moving on.
Heart player.
Century Gymnasium. What?
Is that for the autistic guests? A little sensory room for them?
Possibly.
Do you know, actually, with Disney's track record, I wonder if that's what they were trying to get at. It was just such a strange thing to say.
When I saw this,
God.
this reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, the kind of silhouette of her.
Big hat.
Well, it's very much a pirate's hat, isn't it?
Yeah. Screw it. I'm having another drink.
Another bottle.
Still got some of this one left.
Let me put the next slides up. Bear with me.
There's been a female on for the last 15 slides or so, and there's not been one sexist comment made about her. I'm quite
Not
disappointed.
yet. It's because Rune's not here.
That's a female?
Yes.
Oh.
Everything just been explained. Just oh my god, so fucking dull.
Everything being concisely explained requires a drink again. So
Yeah.
Yep.
So is it the code or something, or is underneath all those mud pit things? Or something.
Do they realise she's still standing beside them? She could probably hear what they're saying.
yeah,
No.
this is before she's been paid off as well. Yeah.
Why is it so much security, but they just left the dagger lying around?
I'm about to tell you why. Just get to the tickly bit. Go on, go on. The banking clan.
That's convenient.
The banking clan, obviously, species being moons, are the same species as Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Yes. And
And if
you
you
can
ever-
see one of them in the mud baths.
Yes, if you wanted to see a moon having a bath, this is the episode for you.
And not creeping around in a cave like a pervert.
So here you go. Black cat blending. Nice avatar, my friend. Weth or Davros? Well, if it was Davros, Davros.
Davros.
Um,
Davros.
May as well be. Starmer would be flying around somewhere, wouldn't he? Cough, smacks lips. This is where he flashes the wong of the denaries, isn't it, to bribe her.
Mm-hmm.
Dale Boy would be proud of that drink, wouldn't he?
Or the peanut
Last
colada.
The
Yeah,
Malibu and
probably the one.
Cherryade. Just needs a little umbrella.
You should have combined
So
two
bad.
episodes here. This is just having your testicles dragged in broken glass at the moment. You know?
It's so
It
bad.
is, isn't it? It's absolutely
On the-
terrible.
On the bright side, the next 3 episodes can be done in one show.
No,
next, I think.
You're really
It's
selling
bad.
this to me, folks.
You'll understand when you watch it.
One of your finest sweets with a shitload of pot noodles on standby, love. Get it sorted.
Yum.
Those the dataries, they're worth a lot of money, aren't they? Though, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
A lot of money.
Yes, it's almost as if it's a key part of the plot of the entire show. Bro. Oh, here it comes. Oh, God Almighty! It's the lady that Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan shagged in
Is it
Trainspotting.
Kelly MacDonald. Kelly
Aye.
MacDonald.
God, if there's God Almighty! Even drugs are changing. Where does that voice come from? I've never heard anyone ever anywhere about here speak
Scottish.
with that voice.
Is this a
That
drink,
is
by
not-
the way?
It's not Scottish. It's I'm Scottish, but I'm on television, so I'm going to talk like that. I've never heard anyone speak like that before. God Almighty! Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's like watching Darius fucking do his Britney Spears one more time. That level of national embarrassment.
Give it to me one more.
It took me a few seconds to realise it was Diane from Trainspotting.
Did you not recognise the nipples, swappers? She looks more like the Joker.
How long has it been? About 6 inches.
Those contacts are a bit freaky.
I think there's a little CGI going on as well. Kind of second lid.
Okay, Brian, marks out of 10.
0. Minus.
He's not wrong.
Marks out of 10, swappers.
If you get her out of makeup, I'd give her 1.
Yeah, it's same here. Ugh, God.
No hard feelings. Not with that haircut, no.
So obviously he's tried it on, portrayed her or something in the past. Another one that he's pissed off, yeah.
Yeah, he fucked off with her stuff. Do you notice that swappers will be delighted seeing that haircut? It's got the double shaved over each side. Swappers.
Yeah, she's gone for the double whammy with that one. So it's not half and half. She's a proper full-on feminist.
There's a bit of cleavage going on in Disney Star Wars. When was the last time that happened?
Yeah, there you go.
Kathy
wasn't
must
the
have
only one that
had
noticed
days
that.
off. Yeah.
Just slip a hot dog down there.
Jesus. Christ.
That was our faces just 10 seconds ago when Swappers mentioned the hot dog. Every one of us. Jesus.
Good Lord. She looks hideous like that.
That is not.
That's actually how pale a Scottish person is at this time of year.
in the in peak of summer. What are you on about?
I think you've caught her in mid eyelid thingy.
Ooh, look at
No,
that.
she's looking to the side there. She's looking to the side.
Damn, that's not good. Can you imagine waking up to that, swappers?
Yes.
No more low rent blowjobs. Look at you.
Come on, Brian. You should be doing these these
Jesus.
subtitles.
I can't remember who did what line. It's so fucking depressing. Face. That's just like an expression that a Scottish lady would look at me when I asked her to dance in the early 90s.
Or she instantly turn into a vampire. Check the pucks.
Does that mean something?
No idea.
Okay.
Bounty hunting pucks, maybe, that were from Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
I've seen her out of makeup. She looks really good, but good God, this does not do her any favors.
It's not good, is it?
Dang.
Drink, everybody.
Do you know it's the back to we haven't seen the back to
2
the
seconds.
tank for a while.
I know.
Remember
I'm
back there?
starting to miss it.
Yeah.
Remember Boba Fett? It was like every fucking episode.
God, it was like P. Diddy, wasn't he? The amount of liquid he went through on that series.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Drink, everybody.
Slimo. When was the last time we had that, Z?
Oh, that was in Phantom Menace, wasn't it?
Ahsoka said it a few times as well.
Yes, she might have done.
When she was animated, that is.
Z, are you available, please, my friend?
I most certainly am. Give me one moment. RRTNZ says, so the show killed off its audience by being poorly paced and too drawn out, and now it's over. You're going to draw it out for 3 more weeks. Old strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Disney do not put shows out before Christmas when Christmas is midweek. Just saying, Disney.
Can you pull up Echo's comment there? I think he's nailed it.
Do you want to read
Yep.
Echo Chamberlain in the chat says, she looks like Tilda Swinton off her tits on E.
Excuse me a moment while I do some Googling.
Or just Tilda Swinton in general.
Rule 34, Tilda Swinton on
Do you think Bing AI can come up with that image, Z?
I'm having trouble coming up with it myself.
So another person tells them not to trust him. Going well.
Yeah, again.
Although I like the blue elephant there. Is that real then? That puppet thing?
Probably.
Real CGI.
Yeah, it's good. Still good, yeah. Just amuse yourself, folks.
Nice window effect there when you press the button.
Yeah, I thought, oh yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Production-wise, as I say every week, it's spot on, isn't it? It looks really good.
Yeah, it's just a shame it's wasted on this shite.
It's very nice, but some of the designs could be better and more consistent with Star Wars. Sorry, Brian.
I do like the window, though. That's nice design on that.
So that's it. 8 episodes of
Nice
this
window.
show. The window was quite nice.
Peak Star Wars with that window, folks.
They come in and they say, wow, what a big place. It's like a palace. If you look at the houses on Atatin, inside, they're quite spacious as well. So this just actually looks a bit smaller. Because that scene where you see Wim eating breakfast, it's a really, really long room.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I don't even know why I remember that far back.
Yeah, no.
I will be cleaning my mind of this series once it's over. I really will.
It was literally a different year. You know.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You watched this last year.
Well, this
Well,
episode
still
was
too
broadcast
recent.
last year.
Oh.
Where it's fresh in my mind. I can't remember any of it.
To what they call the spa. So basically, where they just. God. Oh, that's right. Graffiti on the table so that everybody knows what to look for.
I thought did he scratch that in, or was that there before?
No, he scratched that in there with
scratching
his
that in.
fingernail.
That'd be a hell of a coincidence if he turned up and the insignia for the very guy they were looking for was on the table in the room they were given at random.
See, here we go.
This is Disney coincidence.
We'll send this to KK. Buy an Arad. Nice window. It is.
This always bugs me as well. I know they're kids, but
Yeah.
they surely must be aware of the situation. But they seem to take every opportunity to fuck around.
Yeah, I noticed that when they were just jumping around on the bed having a pillow fight. I thought, what the fuck? Where's the tone in this scene? Shouldn't they all be like really pissed off and scared and anxious that their parents are missing them and they just want to go home?
Yeah.
I'm suffering depression.
Scene before, Wim was sitting on the floor crying how he missed his mum and dad and how space was big and scary. And they come into a planet and they say children aren't allowed
Hey,
here. And
pillow
if you haven't got a
fight.
reservation, we'll kill you. And then,
Feathers everywhere. Brian, you available, please?
MG UK 84, wrenched Canadian to who has says Skeleton Crew 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 10.
It has a
window.
Nice window.
This next little bit was almost like a kind of it works on a meta level as well. So saying that to children, saying to children who are actually watching this, you fucking listen to this plot. If not, we're going to explain it again.
Yeah, you listening to it? No, the show bored us half an hour ago. We fucked.
This bit's almost as corny as the Wim's dad hiding the McDoobry.
Oh yeah.
Christ.
This is all putting us in a right depth of.
Is it for the slow kids at the back?
Pocket. Strange name.
Polly Pocket.
Penny Pocket from Balamori.
Split into two teams. Why would you split up?
Why doesn't
thematic tension.
SM33 know where it is?
Yeah. It is. They just randomly split up for no apparent reason.
Yeah, he should know what it is, shouldn't he?
Yeah,
he should know exactly what it is. It seems to have the memory works when it needs to work and doesn't work when it
Selective memory, yeah.
couple of hours.
Side effect legend wrenched. There are no children watching this, only purple hair windowlickers.
Hey, I don't have any hair.
I don't even think the windowlickers are watching it. There's only who's watching it.
That's a cell phone there, Brown. Anyway,
she's not done anything yet, has she?
Well, she gets her just patience. She gets her moment of glory. She gets a couple of moments of glory.
Silence.
May I just, while there's a bit of silence going on, may I just say hail to Wookie Fever,
Hello,
who has
Wookie.
just entered the chat.
Good evening. Let me bring you up to speed on what you've missed. Nothing.
Yeah.
You're now back up to speed.
Okay, I'll do a ruinism then. Okay, so Internet Help Desk. What the fuck's going on? Bring us up to speed.
So they found a planet that they need to go to. They're now on the planet. I think that's it. That's the most. That's really the most important thing that's happened in the episode.
They're on a planet, folks.
They found a planet to go to, and they've gone to the planet.
Spar supermarket. Moving on. Killed it. Sorry.
I must go with my captain.
Let's see if we can get finished for half past the hour. Yeah. Oh God.
Childish arguments. And we were
Buffet.
I want free food.
Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid.
No, it'd be nice that they're children, and they said we'd bully the children, so we're not allowed to do that.
This makes me want to go to a primary school and just pick on some kids.
Lots of bickering, isn't there? It's kind of strange because the kids know the full gravity of the situation.
Yeah,
more than anyone. And yeah,
they want to get back home, and they know how bad it is. Oh, God's sake!
There's a few inconsistencies that run through this. I can't tell if it's the editing or something, or maybe because they have padded it out at times. Oh God! I'm claiming your bounty. Fuck off.
So we're going to see the Wolfman thing again, aren't we? From the second episode.
Brutus.
What? Is he after them because they wrecked the shipyard thing?
Well, no, he's after Jod and the coordinates to Atatin.
Oh, okay. Boring.
Yes, it is. Cat face. I don't get this, but this. He says not again. The little guy says not again. So does that mean?
Take it right, everybody.
If you think of the Book of Boba Fett, he stuffs the little furry thing under his arm to dry himself off. So what exactly does he do here? He burps as if he's eating him. So does that mean if he says not again, he eats him and he goes through his entire intestines and comes back out again? What exactly is going on?
That's very specialist, isn't it?
I need to know.
It is. Whether he's referring to whether he's eaten a friend of his previously, or whether he's going through the intestinal tract again.
These are all horrific scenarios. I don't think there's any one out of any of these that is appropriate for kids.
You're right.
What does the panel think to the quality of CG on this hut compared to Jabba in the Phantom Menace?
I always thought the huts were sort of like slimy, slug-like creatures. It looks like he's made of sand
or rocks. Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't.
Was that good or bad then?
Bad. It. Even in the special edition where they added him into episode 4, he looked still like a slug.
Okay. Vomitorium is the word we're looking for.
It's also got the chin tattoo, which was on one of the Hutt twins in the Book of Boba Fett, which means they're either the same character or from the same clan.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me if
most
they had a
normies-
vomitorium.
Most normies that are watching this don't give a
That's
shit
me.
what time frame this is set in, do they? Really? Or they don't know what time frame it's set in. They're probably thinking it's like from the prequels or something.
I mean, it's not.
Oh, good times.
There's a few buns from the wanking clan. This
What
sword and
clan?
storm. Banking clan.
Roaring bankers. Follow this pipe. I think that girl bossing. I'm having a drink for that one.
Is the SM fucking 3 whatever carrying the towels a funny visual gag?
No.
No.
Oh,
He's
Is
trying
it
to look
not?
inconspicuous, but sticks up like a sore thumb. I think it's supposed to be funny. It's just not coming across as funny
oh, I
at
thought it was.
all.
Oh, okay.
Is this just an unfortunate screenshot, or does Wim always look like he's got his eyes shut?
Because he has. Aye.
Why are they using radios to communicate with each other? They're supposed to be laying low so they don't get found.
Can't they do it in one of those Gillette women's razors? Aren't they easier to hold?
It has to
It's
be
taking
it has
too
to have
long,
80s
yeah.
throwbacks in it, so they'll have to be using 80s Earth walkie-talkies, probably with AA batteries in them.
They are a bit tandy, aren't they?
Yep, exactly.
We'll take a good 16.
This is great, everybody.
Right. It's a cracking shot of the lack of the asymmetrical ear thing that he's got going on.
Oh, yeah. It's probably because he lays on the other one. So his ears
Yeah,
are
so
a bit
the-
flat.
Yeah.
So why didn't he just like silence the guard, just knock him out?
Because it's convenient.
It would have been a lot better to do.
He's got a knife. You could just threaten him.
Just stab him. He's got the force. He can just pick him up and throw him into the mud pits.
He could just like steal anyone's weapon as well, couldn't he? If they pulled a blaster.
Mm.
And if he is a Jedi, they've got the mind trick thing where they just go, "We're not the ones you're looking for."
Yeah.
Wave hand,
Yeah,
and the guy goes
use
away.
a bloody dead Jedi mind trick, you idiot.
Jesus.
Quim, look.
Underneath the towels. Ugh.
I'm just amazed how
Attendant. I'm in need of refreshments. This looked like one of, you know, those parrot fucked a frog things, but
No,
a giant one.
This one's actually called Catholops, which is because it looks a little bit like Cthulhu when you see the
Cthulhu.
reveal.
Yeah.
Plus, it also wallops things later in the episode. So you see Cthulhu and wallops.
Oh,
Catholops.
very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
No. Genius.
It is absolute genius, yes.
The guy who does the voice for this is a voice actor called Patrick Seitz. He has 614 acting credits
What?
Bloody hell.
on IMDb, which is pretty incredible.
Here you go, folks. Look who it is. Dark Side of the Walk wrenched a toad fucked a walrus.
That sums up Disney, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dark Side's going to be very happy because we read the main villain on the Mando film is the Wok, isn't it? The Wok helmet man.
Yeah. I mean, isn't we got a wok-based character coming in to be the main villain in Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah, so
So-
Dark Side's going to be very happy.
Yeah, lots of wok-based villainy going on. We're here for it.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
What's this goal thing we've got? I've just noticed in the top left-hand corner. Ends
it's
in
just
1
some
minute.
super chats. It's YouTube's clever way of getting people to divvy up more money.
We should be paying the chat, to be quite honest, the way this fucking
Yeah.
show's going.
Yeah, don't worry, folks. I'll be doing a GoFundMe for you all. Don't worry. That does look like a kind of parrot frog type conker thing.
It looks like the concept art, doesn't it? Rather than the actual shot.
That's conveniently there just to move the plot along, yeah?
It's to have the plot is explained yet again for the benefit of the iPhone generation.
Oh, is that what it is? Why they just keep explaining everything every 5 seconds?
So.
Yeah,
I'm assuming so.
Everyone get him. But
Cue the Benny Hill music.
Is
that theme to Knight Rider?
It is. So, this is where we're getting all the different names of what he goes by.
Yeah.
Dash, and Wank.
Roderick Wank.
He's a big lad, isn't he?
Hapless guards. Without even seeing the next frame, you know they're all going to end up falling over each other comedically.
Wonder if he's any relation to the Jedi Padawan.
Pi-Gon Jinstas.
Jedi diabetes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Possibly, yeah. We're kids.
Great way to blow your cover.
So luckily she has a spanner in her back pocket, yeah?
Adjustable wrench. It's exciting, isn't it, folks? It's so exciting. What are you going to do with the wrench, mate?
It is. KB grunts. So KB's doing something. Pipe. Rattling.
Did she tap or turn one thing and it just did
It was
all
one
that?
turn, wasn't it?
Something else exploded completely.
And then just loads of shite comes flying out.
That's some shit-ass plumbing. I'm surprised it hasn't broken beforehand. Would never have passed any health and safety checks.
Officers scream. Oh, here you go. Melvin's a deeply wrenched was. Maybe she's a mod. Yes. Honorary mod in Star Wars.
She's using cheat codes.
Grunts. Wait. So 3-3 saving the day again.
Captain needs help in the grottos below. Jesus.
So he's been won over by she's told him a story.
Yes.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yes, we've already established that 5 minutes ago. Move along.
Move along. So he knows Jod. See, another one. Don't trust him.
Trust him. Okay.
There's a running theme in this story here. I wonder if it's going to come back at any point.
Oh, fucking hell, this is tedious. It's just everything explained.
Cyborg Girl's a real personality, isn't she?
She is, yeah. She's a real charisma drain, isn't she?
Okay, so this is where... Go on.
I was say, out of all the characters on screen, she certainly is one.
I can tell you
nothing.
Just smashes something, doesn't it? The door or something.
How did he know where that was?
Oh, sorry.
Or did they just say, that's where the symbol is, can you just break it for us?
Smash that thing, yeah. And he did it.
That's criminal damage. He should be arrested for that.
Thanks, Cthulhups, you bastard.
You go.
He's ruined that room.
I thought Z was joking when he said Catholops. Then it is it's
Fucking
real, mate.
Yeah.
It is Catholops.
It's a Cthulhu that wallops. Catholops. I'm telling you. The creativity at Disney Lucasfilm right now. It's astonishing, isn't it?
Whooshing. Mysterious music playing. Whoa. Yeah.
Are you singing
Andre.
Peter Andre?
Yes, Peter Andre. Yeah. Mysterious girl, yeah. Okay. More spaceship porn.
Welcome to La Nupa again.
They do look like Star Trek Voyager ships, don't they?
Mm.
No? Yes? No?
No.
Yeah.
What
And
Star
boom.
Trek Voyager episodes have you been watching?
They look like the Delta Flyer a little bit. Is it Delta Flyer?
They look like Dustbusters.
And
Oh, yeah.
Dustbusters.
Dustbusters crossed with the police cars in Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And they get blown up because pirates don't want to talk to police because bad.
I did like this. When the spaceship. Definitely a look at that.
It was quite cool.
Yeah, all this stuff, they do it so fucking well. It's just unbelievably good, considering it's CGI.
Let's just position our patrol vehicles right next to the guns, conveniently.
Yeah.
So I take it this planet's got no security either.
No.
They've got the banking plan there.
Yeah.
And they've got no security. Am I reading that right?
I was just about to say that. They've got all the bankers there and they said there's lots of security, so they have no security there. That's excellent. Well written, Disney.
Well, that's what Disney do, isn't it? Catholops, I smell guards approaching. So they're going to come back one day and tell the story. Fucking hell.
So this is just
Thanks,
a creature
Catholops.
a creature that just exists on people telling it stories. How did it get down there? Because that thing's huge.
And to move the plot along.
Yeah, is it just there all the time? How do you get it out? How does it go home? Think about it. It's huge.
Maybe it jumps down that little square fucking exit.
Okay, so this is kind of very Indiana Jones treasure hunt stuff, isn't it? Yeah. You can't see anything.
Well, he hasn't got his head on his body. I'm not surprised you figured that out.
Landmine.
Yeah, this is a little bit reminiscent of Indiana Jones, isn't it? With all the traps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll bring
It reminded me of the cave scene in
Goonies.
God, I've forgotten the name of the film. That's terrible. Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, it's probably best you forget that
that
film.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God. The healing has started already. It's only taken 5 years.
New Goonies film in development, apparently.
Oh, it doesn't need one bloody thing.
Well, there's another one coming up.
Imagine they made it and they just used all the little actors and actresses that are in this.
Spursby, he's got a bowl on his head. Just realised that. I've got a fruit bowl that looks almost exactly like that.
Okay, so there's is this a gravity trap or something?
Yes.
Because it just, there's a dead body there. It just flies up, doesn't it?
Sucks you up and kills you.
Laser fires.
Almost every single bit in this show reminds me of something else, and most of the time I'm able to work out what it is, but there's little bits like this, and I can't work out where it's from, where the guy thinks he's okay, but it turns out he's not okay and gets killed.
It's a trope. Shit.
Yeah. It's a handsome guy on the left there, isn't he?
Yeah. These are that wolf man's mercs, are they not? The wolf alien.
can't
creature.
remember.
They're just all pirates, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not so much mercs as pirates.
Oh, bear with me. Just let me load the
All the
slides
best
up.
dialogues in that slide.
Is it? I forgot to do it. Yeah, bear with me. Here we go. Here we go.
Silver.
Ciderfeet's comment for that about the guy with the mullet.
Okay, to read it.
Ciderfeet in the chat says, it looks like pig fucked meatloaf. Or just meatloaf.
Is Meatloaf, did he die?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Because he was a fat bastard.
Yes. He had a stroke, didn't he? Or did he have a heart attack or something?
I don't think there are any sexual allegations against him.
Moving on. Okay, this is where there's another booby trap. They think it's water, don't they? That's not water.
How did she know it wasn't water?
Maybe they could smell it. I don't know.
She's
should
got
have
her
had the droid.
She's got her visor thing that does things that are completely undefined, and therefore it can see acid.
Ah,
Okay.
scanning. But that's like Brown. Brown can see acid when you put him in a club.
Mr.
I can do-
LaForge.
I could do some acid now, but there, never mind.
There must be a way through.
Way through.
Look for a lever. How many more episodes to go?
3. You can do
3.
them all. You can do them in one evening.
You can.
Yeah. Next week can be all 3 last episodes. Trust me.
Oh!
I did suggest putting a couple together at least. It's so little to go on.
There's so little storyline that goes
But
on.
people like to watch these on the re-rub, and it'd fuck with my OCD just doing the last 3 episodes in one stream.
Trust me, Mr. Brown. Put the
Is
last
it
3
really
in
that
one
bad?
stream. It really is. It's
Oh,
Yeah, but we
this-
got Ruin back next week, so it's going to be extra fun.
you know when you
Yeah.
play a computer game and then halfway through it says, "Oh, before you can carry on with the main quest, you have to make sure you've completed this side quest to get this
Yeah.
one item that you're going to need for the story." This is that.
Ugh.
This is the side quest that serves no purpose except to give you something for the main storyline. It's just
But last week's was a side quest as well.
maybe
Sounds
they need
good.
more than
Side
one
quest.
item for the main storyline.
is it just pure side quests every episode?
Side quests and backtracking.
Mm.
You know, one of those games where you have to go back to the start because you left something behind.
You can't enter here. You didn't pick up the green key.
From the tutorial area, where if you turn around, there's a bucket behind you. Under that bucket is the key that you need.
Fuck.
Fuck. What is that? Lemon has to sacrifice their life. Oh,
That's a
Fucking
really
close to
dark
it.
interpretation of things.
that is really.
Our house.
One of us is
in
going to have to
the-
jump in there and die.
in the middle of our queef. Our house.
Our house.
You have a lot to learn about pirates.
I don't think we do. I think they pretty much told us everything we need to know about pirates in the Disney era.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's working out that people don't have to die.
Life was not the greatest sacrifice. What was? Money? Treasure. Yeah.
Can you
Who
still
didn't figure
remember
that one
this
out?
from 3 weeks ago? Was it 3 weeks
No,
ago?
that literally was me just going, ooh, what would be an obvious answer? Because it's fucking Disney writers, and it's always the obvious bloody answer because they have no imagination and can't think of anything good to put in a story.
Would have
I've
been
drunk
better
too
if he
much. I
said-
need some more.
Would have been better if he said, "No way am I giving away my iPad." It's a little meta joke in there.
I feel like I need to get a sound clip of Peter Andre. But anyway, moving on.
No.
Rumble, rumble.
Okay, so he threw the data the money into the acid. Would it have not melted, or well, it's gold, isn't it? So it wouldn't have. I don't know. Would it? Help me out. Does gold melt in acid?
This episode of Mr. Brown Alliance where we'll do a small little chemistry experiment.
Chat question: does gold melt or dissolve in acid?
It does in specific ones, because you can use, it sounds really stupid, if you get old computer components, they actually have gold edges, and if you mix it in certain acids, it melts the gold down into the acid, so you can strain off all of the things like plastic and other metals.
I do melt in acid.
I think all of us melt in acid.
Oh, fucking hell, I've melted with the best.
Noble metals don't dissolve.
Not that kind of acid.
Noble metals don't dissolve. Thank you. No, wrenched, by the way. Professor R2, wrenched will spot. Depends on the acid.
Acid.
Fucking hell. I'd kill for some acid.
Yeah, metallic gold dissolves in sulfuric acid, which would also eat away at, people, creating aqua regia, something like that.
Eat a bag of dicks for shouting, by the way, for the love of God. That is only speed up. I'm going as fast as I can. I thought I'm going quite fast, considering. I think we'll be done for 2, Brian, don't you?
Yes.
Which is pretty good, isn't it?
I hope so, because I'm on the verge of slitting my wrist with a rusty butter knife.
Sorry, by throwing in a bit of money, how did that suddenly make all of that drain away?
Yeah, exactly. I was wondering that.
Well, magical sensors under the acid. Fuck's sake.
Well, maybe the gold coin fell to the floor and it activated something. But because it was gold, because it was a noble metal, it didn't dissolve in the acid, so it went down to the bottom and activated something. Anyway, moving on.
A gold detector.
Possibly.
Lasers firing, just in case you're unsure why there was a giant red light shining across the screen. Jesus.
The clicking noises is my mic needs resetting. Oh, sorry. Bear with me.
Is it yours?
Yeah. That won't hold them long. Find the controls to extend the bridge. Oh, no, wait, that was episode 4.
Everything's so dark again. Oh, look at that.
Brown, I think I'm going to have to do a quick reset. I'm getting
no, it's me. It's my end. It's my end. It's not you. Can you fill while I reset my mic?
Wizard.
Let me reset my mic.
Brown, I'm getting it from absolutely everybody, so it must be mine as well. Someone speak, will you?
Hello.
Don't touch anything.
I wonder if that's because there's booby traps. I'm not quite sure what gives it away.
And that's something that Indy says to Short Round in Temple of Doom.
Spread out. I've heard that said on a few videos on Pornhub, but not necessarily in Star Wars.
What, spread out?
Yeah. And no touching. No, I can't say I've ever heard that one before. Anyway. Is that the start of the videos on Pornhub? Because I'm sure I've heard that before. Not that I've ever watched that at all. So what do we reckon? Is this like Goonies, Temple of Doom?
I don't know. It's not very alien and imaginative, though, is it?
Live action Aladdin.
I'm surprised Neil didn't sort of freak out when he saw the elephant statue.
Cheers, my friend. Thank you. I'm still here out of respect for me as well. It's very difficult having to do slides, talk, look at the chats and the plates, just spinning plates. It's tricky, folks. So they're looking for the it says here data ports, where the information to everything will be. Yeah, is that correct?
That's the side quest item that contains the location of At-Atin.
Oh, okay.
He would have disguised it, so.
Oh, I think.
So don't touch anything, but you have to find something you don't know what you're looking for in amongst a room full of things you can't touch. Yeah, that's going to go well.
Here you go. MDuke84 Ranch. Being a streamer is the hardest job in the world. It is. Well, it's the easiest, but it's the hardest at the same time, especially when there's lots of plates. Just doing a turn-up stream and talk bollocks is fantastic, but doing stuff like this. Hi, Brian.
Hello, that's better. It was very crackly there. I don't know.
One, two, one, two.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Hello.
Is this not finished yet?
No, it's still going.
All right, drink for the member berries.
Whose saber's that? That's been there for a long time, hasn't it?
It looks like a High Republic hilt.
Oh,
Well, it's going to be Disney.
All the other wrench, by the way, not for much longer. All the other streams seem to manage somehow. They do, mate. This is the guards trying to still get in, isn't it? He's going to do something very bad in a minute, isn't he?
Yes.
Which was quite dark, wasn't it?
Something that looks off. Like a sandwich. Huh. Oh, no. See, okay, obvious joke. They made it obvious.
So is it Neil? He's actually done something at last now. He's noticed something, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's about to get himself potentially offed. We're probably going for a two-hour finish here. I think we're not that far away from the end, are we?
I think we could do 2, yeah. Yeah. As I said, folks, Ruin is the life and soul of these. I do all the kind of pressing buttons and stuff. He just steers the ship, as it were, so.
Grab the roast.
Rumbling. 'Tis the captain's log.
It's left this big shit.
Oh, okay. So
that's the name of a big poo.
So he did the Jedi stuff, picking up the roast thing, didn't he? Because it was booby trapped.
Did he? I thought he just touched it.
Yeah, the trap door opened, didn't it? Underneath the table or something, which you couldn't see. And then he does the Jedi stuff to get the roast thing without physically touching it, as it were.
And it clicks, and then there's the captain's log.
Star Trek, by the way. Captain.
Yeah.
This is our member, isn't it? With the R2D2 port thing in Star Wars.
It's usually only astromechs that can do this, but for method of convenience, we've got our pirate droid doing it as well because he's a Swiss Army droid.
Arr. So this is the location of At-Atin then, yes.
I always wondered about this because even in sort of like episode 7, when you had the map to where Luke Skywalker was, it's a literal small piece of space. How do you find it in the surrounding areas? Because we said at the beginning, space is really, really big.
Very astonishing, so.
Yeah. And so to find stars in that particular pattern, you've got to be, stars move as you move through space effectively.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be in a specific point looking for those specific stars in 3-dimensional space to find where At-Atin is hidden. I'm overthinking this far too much, aren't I?
Quite
Time for another
possibly.
drink.
At least somebody is. Somebody's got to. Somebody's got to do the
Jesus.
heavy lifting. Oh, this is the dark thing, isn't it?
That was pretty dark, wasn't it?
Fill the chamber with acid. Oh, melt them.
Very dark. Acid.
Screaming. Is it on that Hatton? Is it real? They're just having a stare down. Let me see the old devil. Ooh.
So yeah, some holographic stuff comes on, doesn't it? But we're not seeing it though, are we? Is it the captain, the head pirate? I don't know.
Yes.
Which makes me wonder if it's the same hat. Is that the same hat that's on the hologram as we're wearing a minute ago?
Conveniently malfunctioning, yes. Silence.
The Old Republic Mint. For those of you who don't know, that means it's a bank that makes money.
Yeah.
Yep. As they then exposition that.
Yeah. In case you missed it moment, which is it's really the crux of the whole thingy.
Oh god.
Here you go. Black cat blending. Disney has zero money left. I wish that was true.
It's ironic, isn't it? They make a show about printing money when they thought this was going to print them money, but it didn't work out that way, did it?
Do we know how much this costs, Desk?
No, I'm actually looking through things like the Wikipedia page, and it's all over the place, but no actual mention of money. Disney appear to be keeping that bit quite quiet.
Okay, that's what Disney need, though, isn't it?
They've lost so much.
Infinite money.
Well,
each one of
they
these
can't
series
print their own anymore.
Each one of these series must be 300 mil, easy.
Well, we saw with Ahsoka, it went up to sort of like, with everything else, close to 400 million.
And how many series are we in? We've had what, maybe 9 or 10?
Various failing things. Yeah, Disney have wasted so much money on, well, Star Wars, and it's not going anywhere. Right, I found one that says Skeleton Crew reportedly about 136 million on the actual show itself.
Okay. I don't know if we'll know the precise figures until Disney report in.
Yeah, till they put the tax out. Yeah, so it could be higher. Jesus,
I bet this one's cheaper because a lot of it is just shot on the volume, isn't it? And it looks great on the volume, to be fair.
It's pretty well done. There's child actors as well for the most part.
Yeah, quite cheap.
And a whole lot of extras. Don't get to say too much.
Okay, this is where we're going to have a bit of double crossing now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on here then?
There was about a 15-minute delay while Jude decided what he was going to do. That was a bit of dramatic tension.
Da-da-da.
And then he's deciding to, as it says there, invoke his right to challenge the captain as per the code so he can then take control of the ship.
Because they mentioned that at the beginning of the episode.
Yep.
What?
They said earlier on in the episode that the first mate challenged the captain, and that's why the ship crashed, because he locked out the controls. And now it's come back. Yeah. And
Antoine combat to the death.
Because killing a child is the sensible option in this situation.
Don't clip that, please.
Please no.
You never believe what he said in that Mr. Brownlow show. Absolutely disgraceful.
Killing children. Only killing kids. They want all of those Star Wars
killing kids.
Disney believed that killing children is a sensible way to take a ship. Yes. Yield and I won't hurt you. For
Just
God's sake.
yield.
I mean, in reality, what's she going to do? They just had this out for length.
Yeah.
You're telling me. Grunting. He's just done some Jedi trick, hasn't he?
Mm.
That's what that is. Jedi trick. Whimpering. Jod, no.
This was the moment I thought that young Wim was finally going to grow a pair of testicles.
Uh-uh.
And it ended up just being played for laughs. Yeah.
I thought when he grabbed the lightsaber, because we saw it earlier on, a bit of foreshadowing, and he walks up with it and he holds it out. I just thought, because there's two emitters on it, there's one on either end. He could easily put it through his, either put it through his dick or put it through his head.
That would have been hilarious if he just deleted himself mid-episode. Yeah. Well, end of episode. Thankfully, it's the end of the episode.
So he's just ignited the lightsaber straight into the floor, hasn't he, idiot?
Mm.
It's the fact if he ignited it the right way up, that would have gone up through his head. Look at the angle.
Yeah, but it would have been a flesh wound, though, wouldn't it?
He would have given himself a haircut.
Burning hair.
Oh, very acolyte.
Say it.
I yield. Okay.
Are we there?
There you go. Fight's over now.
This had really annoyed me. The way that all the kids are sat in a line, and then there's a trapdoor beneath them.
Conveniently, yes.
Perfectly the right size for all four of them.
And thankfully, it doesn't lead anywhere lethal.
Yeah.
Every other trap has managed to kill someone before now, and now this is the one trap that doesn't.
Yeah.
It would have been funny if they'd opened the trap and just like fell onto some spikes. That'd have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Just got impaled through the mouth.
Well, no, they could have done that. They could have put a load of wooden spikes in there and then actually just had them, crushed or fallen over. Bits of rock fell on them, so they're all sort of like, "Oh no, we got really lucky that these weren't a thing anymore." Because it's, but no, they just so much.
He could have left them. Could he have left them there?
Found an escape and just left them in there. Yeah, could have done.
Yeah, but he's saying take them as prisoners, so he must care, mustn't he?
It's straight. It's kind of implied. To me, it's done rather unevenly. He cares about them when the plot requires him to care about them, and then it does a complete 180 just 2 minutes later. And that in the final episode, you see that again. The tone's quite all over the place, in my opinion.
Okay, so he either does care about them or he doesn't. Okay.
Depending what's required.
Okay, I really can't wait to see next episode.
There's only one good thing in the upcoming episode.
Oh, don't make it more painful.
Oh no, it's just because it's spaceship porn, basically.
Oh, okay. That's
about the only good thing I remember about the next episode.
Oh, this is where they go down the trapdoor, isn't it? Just they fall down. Yeah.
Click. Wee. That's it.
And he does the Jedi on the saber. Look at that. Button clicks.
And we're done.
Way, look at that.
God, thank fuck for that.
I will say, I know Rui's not here, but perhaps a blessing in disguise because we would have been here for another 2 hours.
It's just got so bad.
It's over. Fuck.
Filler.
Oh. Do you know what, guys? In the chat, you're the fucking best. What more can I say?
Thank you so much for sticking around.
I'd have tuned out listening to this shite. Okay, let's get this slides up. Bear with me. Okay, so thoughts then, panel. Shall we do marks out of 10 Chat open to you if you've seen the episode. Marks out of 10. I'll try and put as many as I can up. I'll do mine first, so I'll go. I'm just going to go. I quite enjoyed the episode. It was a little bit, lots of dialogue and stuff, but I did kind of enjoy it. If it was a little bit more tighter, if you know what I mean, it'd have been pretty decent. So I quite enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 5.5 out of 10. So, Brian.
It was another episode where I was bored for most of it. It was becoming quite the chore to get through.
Yeah.
I'll give it a very charitable 4 for the effects, for the sound, and for Jude's acting.
Desk?
I'm going to go for 3, and that's just because special effects weren't too bad. We
Good.
saw a lightsaber. There was just... can't blame the child actors for just dealing with a shite script, because the story is terrible, the script is terrible, the acting is based upon that, so it's bad. So 3 because special effects. That's it, and I'm sticking with that.
So production guys again. Z?
God, this was just another boring episode, one after the other now. We are really being spoilt with filler, aren't we? I'm going to give this, and this is a reluctant 2. I was barely entertained.
Jesus. Swappers?
God, I don't know. I'd give it a 1 for the special effects, 1 for Jude Law's acting, and 1 for not being an absolute quagmire of blue bollocks like we had last week.
Pretty bad, eh? Okay. I'm typing. Okay. So, that was episode 5, everybody.
It was, unfortunately, episode
Skelly.
5 of Skelly Crew.
So I've got obviously you guys have seen it. I've got another 3 episodes I haven't seen, so
Oh, I'm so sorry.
oh my god.
If we have to do it, you have to do it. Your own fault.
I don't as I said, apologies, Ruin has got to look after the little lady, so obviously little lady comes first, so hopefully Ruin will be back next time. So chat, genuinely you are fantastic sticking with us, listening to this shite. Oh my god, I'm a little rusty as well, which doesn't help. So chat, you are the best. Thank you for the interaction, the super chats, just turning up, listening to this poop. We will see you next time, folks. Okay, so let me get the guests up. Wait a minute. Okay, so Mr. Brownlands, thank you, Mr. Brownlands. Thank you. Not Brian. Cheers, Brian.
Cheers, Brun. Thanks also to Swapper, Z, the Internet Help Desk, and the chat, of course, for putting up with this mailed shambles tonight. Thanks a lot, folks.
Yeah. Internet Help Desk. Cheers, Desk.
I'd say it's been fun, but
it really hasn't.
It really wasn't. I haven't done this much in quite a while, and it's about the only way I can tolerate Skeleton Crew at this point. So
3 more episodes to go for me.
See you all next week, and we'll do it all over again.
Zee-ThreePIO. Cheers.
Thank you for having me on. Thank God.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for the Z-Cap.
Yeah, another 3 weeks of this, and then we'll be gearing up for Andor, won't we?
When is Andor? Is it April? Middle of April?
March. I can't remember.
Okay. And last but by no means least, Emperor Kipling. Cheers, swappers.
Thanks for the invite, Mr. Brown. Thanks to the chat. They're always incredibly entertaining, a lot more so than this show. And thanks to the show for making me suicidal every Wednesday. So hopefully by the next 2 episodes, I won't be buried in the ground somewhere in an unmarked grave. I will still be alive and looking forward to Andor, just like Z.
Don't forget they renewed Ahsoka as well.
Oh yeah.
No! Here you go,
Probably
Bob
more.
Smith, 9866. Once you guys are done with Skeleton Crew shite, you should do a good show. I started Landman tonight. I'm going to watch Landman, yes, so agree with that. Landman.
Oh, I actually binge watched Severance season 1 today. That was quite fun. If you're not watching Severance, I thoroughly recommend it.
What's it about?
To describe it on this stream would be difficult.
Oh, okay.
Imagine going to work and,
No.
Never leaving.
and yeah,
Every time you leave, you walk back in.
Oh, here you go.
You do.
Season 2 starts Friday.
It does.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What?
why I had to catch up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It
But
sounds
there
like
are
we need to
9
watch
episodes season 1. It's very good. Go and watch it.
it. Oh,
It'll
okay.
make you hate working at wherever you are forever.
Okay. That is it, folks. Many programs to watch, not enough hours in the day. So we will see you next time. Fingers crossed, Ruin next time. Take care, everybody. Taddy bye. Taddy bye. Look after yourselves.
See you later.
Night.